Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest regret which Throne and Liberty players have. Actually, you might have more than one regret, but one regret is really massive. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. First regret, which many of you will have, is probably that you have picked completely wrong combination of weapons. Probably you know that if you are following my YouTube channel. In Throne and Liberty, we don't have any classes. We have roles. You are picking a role of your character depending on combination of weapons. Two weapons which you will play in the game. I can show you here, if you are a new player to Throne and Liberty, on crafting part of user interface, you can pick between greatsword, sword and shield, dagger, longbow, crossbow, wand and staff. You need to pick two weapons and that will determine a role of your character. For example, if you want to be tank, you can pick sword and shield dagger combination of weapon. If you want to be a long range kind of DPS, you can pick a longbow and dagger combination weapons, and so on. I know that many of you will already feel during leveling this first regret. You will think, come on man, this weapon, this combination of weapons doesn't feel right for me. First thing which I need to tell you, before I explain how to actually correct that mistake, you can do that later. First thing which you need to know, that is very important. Don't make any kind of conclusions regarding your weapons which you have picked before you have reached endgame. Why? I can show you here on this part of the user interface dedicated to skills of your character. Basically what is happening here is that you are acquiring and upgrading your skills while you are leveling until you reach level 50. When you reach level 50, then you have all of the skills for specific weapon available to you. And then you can make some kind of conclusions regarding your weapon. Don't make any kind of conclusions too early, because best skills usually we are getting later at level 50. And also, by upgrading skills, you are changing your skills a lot. So don't make any kind of conclusions too early. Don't regret too early that you have picked different kind of, let's say, wrong combination weapons. Maybe this combination of weapons is good for you, but you can't know that until you reach level 50. And let's say that you have actually made that mistake. Let's say that you regret you have picked completely bad set of weapons. You don't like the weapons. You can still change your mind. You can change your secondary and even main weapon. Yes, you are losing this. You are losing weapon mastery. Nevertheless, it doesn't matter. You can switch to entirely new combination of weapons. So that regret you can actually correct. Another regret, still not that biggest one, I can show here, is regarding your character creation. So for example, you can create your character and later you can see that you actually don't like appearance of your character. Don't worry about that. You can correct that. I can show you here on Mirror Boutique part of the user interface. Let's go here. Here you can customize your character regarding different kind of costumes, right? You can change appearance of your character. Not only that, I can show you a little bit of costumes available currently on servers in Korea and probably also for global version of the game. I can show you also here, you can change appearance of your weapons. We have here currently on servers in Korea many beautiful weapons. Another thing which you can correct, absolutely, you can see here, change appearance. You can completely change appearance of your character. Basically, you're going back to that character creation. You will need to purchase this change appearance ticket in the cash shop. It's not that expensive, don't worry about that. So you can actually correct this regret regarding appearance of your character. Whatever you don't like, you can correct later. And now let's talk about the biggest regret, which many Throne and Liberty players will have. And sadly, that mistake you cannot correct that easy. What is that regret? That big mistake, which many of you will do. You didn't join powerful guild. So, Throne and Liberty is one really beautiful MMORPG with lots of different kind of content to play. PvP wise and PvE wise, crafting, beautiful open world and so on. But you need to know one thing. In endgame gameplay and already during leveling, I will explain that in a second, it's very important that you are part of some powerful guild. Guild system of Throne and Liberty is very important system. It's not only about guild versus guild PvP. It's not only about guild raids, which are very important, and also different kind of benefits of guild system in endgame. about sieges, about guild contracts, guild skills. Yes, all of that is very important. It's also about, look at this, guild blessing experience. Already during leveling, you will have many benefits of being a part of some powerful guild. I mean, you can join some guild which is not that powerful, but if the guild is active, in generally, you will be fine. There are many benefits of guild system. Check dedicated video on my YouTube channel where I'm talking specifically about guild system. I have special video on my YouTube channel where I go into details of guild system. Why is guild system that important? But in generally, like I said, it's not only about gameplay with other people. I mean, this is mmorpg game on the end, right? It's also about content of the game in generally, which is highly focused on guild gameplay. We have seen lots of effort from NCSoft recently within latest patch notes in Korea. They are trying a little bit to go away from that completely guild focused gameplay, so that basically some things in the game you can do solo or maybe in group with other players, not dependent on the guild. But for sure, the biggest regret which you will have in your gameplay of Throne and Liberty if you didn't do it will be that you didn't join any kind of active or powerful guild. That will help you a lot. It's very, I would say, even one crucial part of endgame, and even during leveling already. Don't mind only endgame. During leveling, to join a guild. You need to join a guild. You will feel not only regarding your gear in general benefits, but also regarding your gameplay. You are missing something if you didn't join a guild. Try to find some kind of active guild, join a guild, and you'll see you will not regret anything. Many possibilities will be open for you then, not only during leveling, because of experience and other stuff, also regarding gameplay in endgame, guild versus guild content, 1 versus 1 PvP, 1 guild versus 1 guild, also regarding guild raids and lots of other content like massive sieges. Why not to participate with your guild members? Don't forget also to find some kind of useful information in the game regarding different kind of events, regarding what is happening in the game. You will need guild for that. Thank me later for this. Don't forget about this advice. Join guild very early during your gameplay. Active guild. It doesn't need to be like the best guild on the server, some really powerful OPGG guild. It can be, absolutely. But join active guild and you'll see what that means for your gameplay during your leveling and especially in endgame. Now you know what is the biggest regret of many Throne and Liberty players. Try to avoid that mistake, join a guild and enjoy playing this beautiful MMORPG. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every evening about 6 p.m. Central European Time. I have already on my YouTube channel about 250 videos. Yes, you heard good, about 250 videos, guides, news, updates from World of Throne and Liberty. And I'm preparing lots of new videos for the future. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another Throne and Liberty video.